What's up, everybody? It's Ramen Standby. Hope you guys are having a perfect and amazing day. So basically, we're gonna be playing some Minecraft. I believe it's Hive. Yeah. Sorry I didn't upload. I was sick, and I would have uploaded because I wasn't like super sick. But the only reason why I didn't upload was because my throat sounded like I was a dying cow. So basically, as the title says, we're gonna be talking about my, we're gonna be talking, I'm trying to find a game, give me 1 second. We are gonna be playing we're gonna be talking about my bus stories, as the title says. So basically, oh jeez, so basically there's this kid named Carlos, and, on the bus, he sits with me regularly, and he's like a pretty chill person, I would say, but he does cry and yell a lot. He's also really weird as well. What the heck? So then, basically, I don't really mess with him that much. I know some people that do, and they're pieces, like, they're nice people. And, so basically what happened here is, Carlos gets on the bus before me. I get on the bus, and, oh jeez. I get on the bus, and since Carlos is already in my seat, I just, go with the flow, because that's what I've been doing. But before this, like 2 weeks before, 1 week before I got sick, he warned me, saying that if I get in a seat ever again, he's gonna do something. Or like something, like he didn't want me in a seat. So he just basically didn't want me in a seat again, and when I got in his seat this time, I literally couldn't. He was like shoving me and wasn't letting me get in my seat. So then basically what I did is I tried to keep going and going, and he still wasn't letting me. So I decided to just jump over him. I just jumped over him. And when I jumped over him, he like yanked my legs, pulling me to the floor, and I just had to get back up. The bus driver wasn't notified of this until the second story. I finally get inside the seat, but he is deciding to switch, saying that I'm not one of the cool kids, so I don't deserve to sit with him. Now, he's calling the cool kids the kids in the back. So I asked the kids in the back, because I know all of them, if I'm their friends, and they all said yeah. So then he was sort of in a pickle, but he still said, I don't care. The girl, there was like 3 girls that sit there, so then they started to go, and they sat down. They were holding up the line and stuff. I don't know if they were annoyed. Oh, I can't play? Okay, that's weird. So basically, Carlos is holding up the line. 3 people are trying to get in the seat that he's sitting. So he moves to the seat behind me. And again, somebody sits there. So then he just has to sit with me. But this is where it gets to the funny part. Carlos here decides to threaten to come to my house and do something to my family. And then I was like, bro, that's straight up illegal, my friend. You can't do that. Another thing about Carlos is that he literally stalked somebody. Somebody in our school, or on the bus, I should say, was like, he was at their house. He said he'll be there, and he definitely wasn't lying. I mean, he was at her house. And so I was like, yo, you can't do that. That's illegal. Can't do that. He understood and just let it go. And then I was also like, I don't think you would want to come to my house because my grandma is the scariest person on the block. And that's the quite funny part. My grandma was like cracking up. So yeah. So then, the next day, Carlos is there. He is, on the bus. And my friend's a really good friend, you know. I asked him and I was like, yo, can you please get, like, put me in the front of the line? Cause, like, this kid is so annoying and won't let me sit. So he understood and let me go in front of him. What? Okay. And let me go in front of him. So then once he let me get in front of him, we got there first. And when I got there first, I was literally one person in front of him. So when I was one person in front of him, I sat down and he started yelling from the back to get on my seat, or his seat, I should say. And I was like, but yo, it's my seat too. So then I sit down, he starts yelling. Now this is also a day where it's like 20, like it was hot. It was like 70, 80 degrees, probably even 90. And the windows are all down. Now that's a very crucial part. The 3 girls from before are sitting in the same exact seat. Carlos is yelling, holding up the line again. So an older girl gets on the bus and starts asking what's the problem. So of course I tell her Carlos here is just being annoying and not letting me sit, or like is complaining because he can't sit alone. Hold on, this like parkour is like messing me up. So, oh, wait, what? Oh, you could, okay. Okay, so then another crazy part happens. So then eventually the older girl calls the bus driver because she can't, like, she's, like, Carlos isn't even listening to the older girl. So then she calls over the bus driver and is like, Carlos isn't getting in a seat. So then Carlos is also like, you know how there's like teacher's pets? He's like the bus driver pet. So you know he's surprised when the bus driver is yelling at him. And when the bus driver is yelling at him, warn it? Wait, hold on. So oh my goodness, I'm so concentrated on this, I can't focus on the story. No, I'm right here. So, basically, he's being annoying. But then eventually the bus driver is yelling at him like, you better get in the seat or else I'm talking to the principal. He gets in the seat, finally. He gets in his seat, finally, with me. And all of a sudden the girls in the seat next to us start screaming because a so-called spider fell on one of the girls' shoulders. They're screaming. The one girl flicks one of the so-called spider on top of the one girl. Then the next, and then the one girl starts screaming, flailing her arms, and then it launches it onto Carlos. Carlos is terrified because guess what? It's not a tick. I mean, it's not a... It's not a spider. It's actually a tick. So he's terrified now. Because he thinks he's gonna die. And then he starts screaming, I tried to kill him. Just because the tick fell on him. So then I'm like, no, why would I do that? Who would do that? That's like what an insane person would do. That's actually sick. So... I start ignoring him at this point, because that's annoying. But I shouldn't have, because he's actually right. He does have a tick on his shoulder. And he is screaming for dear life. Now, I don't know if this is like the deadly one. Dear life. I don't know if this is the deadly one or not. But it's a brown one. And I think the brown ones are the bad ones. Or the really strong ones anyways. So then I'm actually quite scared. I'm leaning against the window, thinking, oh my, I might die. But instead I don't, because I don't think that's how it works. So instead I just ignore him. And then a kid in the back, we're gonna call him Christian, comes to the front and tries to get the tick off him. Now, my man Christian is a god. He used a straight up applesauce packet to get the tick off him. That's insanity. Like, he used an applesauce cap to get a tick off somebody. Carlos is crying, of course. I myself ain't that worried. Oh, what was that? Oh, jeez. So, he's crying and saying that I killed him, even though the girls technically flicked a tick on him. And, we literally had to stop the entire bus because of the tick. Now, in the back, I could hear all the kids screaming about this tick because one of them dropped in the backpack. Now, I don't know the rest of the story there. But what I do know is that a spider crawled through the window and was hovering over, like close to our seat. I also know that, my friend in the front, like in the seat in front of us, was like asking if I was okay and if I needed help. And I was like, yo, I really need help. Please help. And then she was like, sorry, I can't help you. So then I just had to use the pain, become a god, I guess. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys can get us to 60 subs by the end of, like, I don't know, the month. Cause, like, I need those subs, man. I want to get this face reveal done and over with. I'm coming out with so many banger Pokemon videos. It's crazy. Like, they're really crazy. For example, I'm doing a big Shining Fates opening, by the way, so go look at that. I'm also going to do, like a $200 Pokemon opening. And, what else am I gonna do? I may, like, play some more Fortnite. Oh my gosh, bro. I forgot that can happen. Wait, what'd I just get? What? Watch Mama pretend. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, by the way. It would be greatly appreciated if you guys liked and subscribed. I'll be coming out with more of these type of videos soon, hopefully. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.